Hi everyone, welcome to the series of my grammar classes.
Hi students, let us discuss a simple but very effective topic today. A sentence is a group of words that expresses a complete idea. A sentence may convey a statement, a question, a command, or an exclamation. It typically contains a subject and a verb. A sentence in English begins with a capital letter and ends with a full stop, a question mark, or an exclamation mark. Let us see some examples now. The boy comes here every day. She speaks French well. Are you going to stay here? When are you coming? Close the door. What a splendid sight. A sentence has two main parts, a subject and a predicate. A subject is the part of a sentence about which something is stated. The predicate is the part that states something about the subject. Let's see some examples now. He came. In this sentence, he is the subject and came is the predicate. The baby cried. The baby is the subject and cried is the predicate. The girls is the subject. Left early is the predicate. Predicate is something which states the subject. The old man coughed. The old man is the subject and coughed is the predicate. She bought an umbrella. She is the subject. Bought an umbrella is the predicate. They are painting the gate. They is the subject. Are painting the gate is the predicate. So the predicate is the part of the sentence that states something about the subject. Let us discuss some more things about the predicate. The most important word in the predicate is the verb. If a verb takes an object, the verb is transitive. Example, paint, buy, and finish. Let's see an example now. She bought an umbrella. She bought an umbrella. So the verb here is bought. It is a part of the predicate. And it takes an object. What is the object here? An umbrella. So it is a transitive verb. She bought an umbrella. Bought is a transitive verb because it takes an object. Which is the object here? An umbrella. An intransitive verb does not take an object. Examples for intransitive verbs are come, leave, cry, cough, and happen. Let us see some examples for intransitive verbs now. He came. He is the subject and the predicate is came. Came is a verb and it is an intransitive verb because it is not taking any other object. The verb alone is there and it is not taking any other object. So such verbs are called intransitive verbs. The baby cried. The baby is the subject and cried is predicate and it is also a verb. It is an intransitive verb because it is not taking any other object. The baby cried, it is a complete sentence. It is making full sense. So cried is another example for intransitive verb. So the transitive verbs take an object but an intransitive verb does not take any object at all. She bought an umbrella. She is the subject and bought is the verb and the verb bought takes an object, an umbrella. So it is a transitive verb. They are painting the gate. They is the subject. Are painting the gate is the predicate. Here the verb is painting and it takes an object, the gate. So it is a transitive verb. Intransitive verb does not take an object. Examples for intransitive verbs are he came. Here he is the subject and came is the predicate. And the verb came is not taking any other object, so it is an intransitive verb. Likewise, let us see the next example. The baby cried. The baby is the subject, cried is the predicate and cried is the verb also. The verb cried is not taking any other object, so it is an intransitive verb. Here the girls is the subject, left early is the predicate, left is the verb and is not taking any other object. So it is an intransitive verb. The old man coughed. Here the old man is the subject, coughed is the predicate, and the verb cough is not taking any object. So it is an intransitive verb. I hope you understood. Types of sentences. Sentences are classified into four. They are declarative or assertive sentences, interrogative sentences, imperative sentences, and exclamatory sentences. Let us see one by one now. Declarative sentences. It starts with a capital letter and ends with a period. Period means full stop. Declarative sentences are statements. Let's see some examples. The boy washes the car. Here, the sentence starts with a capital letter and ends with a full stop. And also it is a statement. Likewise, let's see the next example. I love butterflies. The sentence starts with capital letter and it ends with a full stop. And it is also in the form of a statement. She wants to eat cookies, but she doesn't know how to make them. It is also in the form of a statement and it starts with a capital letter and ends with a full stop. So declarative sentences are statements which start with a capital letter and ends with a full stop. Interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentences interrogate or ask questions. There are two types of questions. They are WH questions and yes or no questions. Interrogative sentences begin with question words. Example, what, where, do, does, did, can, will, etc. and ends with question marks. Let's see some examples now. What is your name? Here it is a question and it starts with a question word, what, and it ends with a question mark. Let's see the next example. Will you come with me? Will is the question word and it is an yes or no question and the sentence ends with a question mark. Likewise, do you love chocolates? Do is an yes or no question word and it ends with a question mark. Interrogative sentences begin with a question word and ends with a question mark. Imperative sentence. Imperative sentences express ideas such as order, request, advice, etc. Let's see some example. Please close the door. It's a request. Likewise, stop blabbering. It's an order. Turn left at the bridge. It's an advice. Stop bothering me. It's an order. So, imperative sentences express ideas such as order, request, advice, etc. Let's see the last one. Exclamatory sentences. Exclamatory sentences make statements instead of asking questions, but their main purpose is to express strong emotions. Let's see some examples for exclamatory sentences. It starts with a capital letter and ends with an exclamation mark. Example, how well he sings. What a beautiful flower it is. So in these two sentences, you can see the sentences end with an exclamation mark and also these sentences are in the form of statements. So students, I hope you understood today's class. Let us meet in the next class. Thank you.